This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
He's seen the good in the community for years at the YWCA. Now he's asking for help for his grandmother who lost everything in a fire. That story and more next. Hello everyone, and thanks for watching. I'm Ken Kara, coming to you in stunning HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513. You can watch this newscast in Hazleton, PA or Hazleton, Iowa, thanks to the Samsung Productions app. Now here's your headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Do you know the person in these photos? West Hazleton police are attempting to identify the pictured male in relation to an ongoing theft investigation. Anyone who may recognize this person is asked to contact the West Hazleton Police Department at 570-455-3733. All calls will be handled confidentially. Fire struck a home in Hazleton back on July 23rd. The damage forced the family from their home. Tonight, Lisa Sugar talks with the grandson of one of the victims. He tells us that the fire is not the only difficult situation they're facing.
Fire struck a Hazleton home back on July 23rd, and now a GoFundMe account has been established to help the family that was living there. Here to tell us about it is the grandson of the woman who was affected in that fire. Robert Katansky is here today. His grandmother, 87-year-old Marie Katansky, was displaced by the fire along with 3 other relatives. But this was the second time your grandmother has had to deal with fire, and at 87 years old, she's a tough cookie.
She definitely is. She's probably one of the toughest women I know. Unfortunately, the first fire was in 1984. I was only 3 years old then, and they lost everything, and they rebuilt. This time, unfortunately, it started in the basement with an electrical issue. You know, the house is a little over 30 years old since then, I guess, a little more than that. But yeah, this is their second fire, and they pretty much lost everything again to the fire.
So your grandmother, and who else was living in the home?
My aunt, my uncle, my cousin Kyle, and their pet dog, Bentley.
So now all of them are displaced. I know the American Red Cross was called in to help at the time of the fire. But this is really a difficult situation, not only because 2 fires for your grandmother, she's going through a lot. So you really wanted to do something, your whole family wanted to do something to help.
Well, my grandmother, as I said, she's resilient. She's a very strong woman. Over the years, since I'm around, I guess, she's buried 3 of her sons, 2 of them, one to a car accident, one to a motorcycle accident, and my latest uncle passed away from melanoma cancer. To top that off with the fire, you know, she also is dealing with lung cancer. She's not staged, it's caught early, but she is going through some treatments on a regular basis for that. So again, at 87 years old, she's wonderful. You know, she's up, she's moving, she does everything pretty much on her own still. You know, she won't slow down, which is a good thing. But you know, this fire definitely plays an emotional role as well as a physicality role. Right now, my grandmother is living with my Aunt Judy in Drums, and my aunt and my cousin Kyle are staying in a hotel, and my other uncle is staying with a friend. So they desperately need help getting back on their feet. Right now they're looking for a house, or either to rent part-time until the house is replaced, or purchase a new home. But the GoFundMe account was set up to kind of help them, you know, get on their feet, you know, because that's ultimately what we're hoping for.
Wow, this is a really difficult situation. Whenever anybody has to deal with one of those things, it's a traumatic experience. But to be dealing with so many, but you're hoping we have a generous community out there that will come to their aid.
Well, for 19 years, I've worked at the Hazleton Y for many, many years, giving to the community and seeing what the community can do. So my thought instinct was, you know, knowing how great of a community we do live in, my thought would be that, you know, maybe they could help in this situation as well. You know, growing up in Hazleton all my life, I've seen some great things happen. So I'm really hoping that our community could back this and support up the GoFundMe account. You know, it's on GoFundMe as a second time dealing with a house fire. But my brother Michael is also doing canisters in the stores, various stores, that will have a little write-up about my grandmother and you know, what you're donating to. So it's just basically to help them get on their feet and make life a little bit easier now that, you know, they've lost just about everything.
Well, please give your grandmother all our thoughts and prayers. We hope everything turns out well for them, that they can get back on their feet and God bless her with good health. If you can help out this family that's really going through some very difficult times right now, again, the GoFundMe account, as Robert said, is called Second Time Dealing with House Fire. So you can go on GoFundMe and search that and make a donation to help the family get back on their feet.
Thanks, Lisa. The Lantern Fest is a popular fall event in NEPA, and we have a family six-pack of tickets to give away. The tickets are good for the Lantern Fest on Sunday, September 10th at Pocono Raceway in Long Pond. Saturday's event is already sold out. Call us now at 570-459-9813 extension 108 and leave your name and phone number. The winner will be drawn at random, and stay tuned for more chances to win this month. And if you would like to learn more about the Lantern Fest, check out last year's episode of The Girls that was recorded during the festival, and you can watch it anytime on our Samsung Productions app or at SSPTV.com. Well, do you sleep well at night? Our Janine Mazurkevich is back at Sacco Chiropractic with some important information that may just help you sleep better.
Well, I don't know about you, but I love to sleep, and I love to get 8 hours of sleep. We're back here with Dr. Scott Sacco at the Sacco Chiropractic Center to talk about the importance of sleep and sleeping correctly, right?
Oh, absolutely. So I've been getting a lot of questions lately on pillows and what's a good pillow, what kind of recommendations do you have? I've tried them all. I've had the $200 pillows. I've had, the cheap pillows. I've had the My Pillow that you get on, buy one, get one free. The best pillow that I've actually ever used, and myself and my wife and my entire staff, everybody switched over, is this pillow. So the ChiroFlow pillow, I started carrying them in the office, actually in my office in Philadelphia about 2 years ago. You actually put water in them. So they are a little heavier because it's almost like a water bed. But the water forms a pocket underneath the pillow, and it's just a basic regular pillow with water underneath. So no matter if you sleep on your side, if you sleep on your stomach, if you sleep on your back, the pillow keeps your head at neutral at all times. Sometimes people sleep a little too much where they stuff the pillow underneath and their head might be like this. Some of the pillows are too flat and your head might sag a little bit like that. That's when you wake up and if you feel it tight on the side of your neck, you will feel those muscles tighten up. That's if you're not using the right pillow. This pillow keeps it at neutral and it's adjustable. So if you like a firmer pillow, like somebody like myself is going to need a different pillow than you. I have more room between the edge of my shoulder and my neck. So I might need a little bit more water to fill that gap in. But it's going to hold our heads at neutral. And that's why I recommend these pillows to everybody that comes in. I have them here at the office. They're just fantastic.
Okay. How often should you change your pillow?
It all depends. With these, they actually come with a 3-year warranty on them. There's not, some cars don't have a 3-year warranty on them. The company will actually replace them if anything happens to them. I've been using the same pillow right now. I'm on about 2.5 years with the same pillow. For that number on a pillow is remarkable.
All right. So you have the pillows here. We need a good night's sleep. You need to take care of your back and your neck. We're here at Dr. Scott Sacco's place, Sacco Chiropractic. We'll see you next week here on SSPTV News.
Thanks a lot, Janine. And just a reminder that our SSP TV programming is available tonight and every Wednesday from 6:30 until 8 p.m. on our high-definition channel, 513. And you can also catch a rebroadcast of SSP TV News tonight at 8 p.m. on both channels, Channel 13 and HD 513. There's still a lot more to come on SSP TV News, including some highlights from this year's Solo Serene Basketball League in Hazleton. And after this break, we get Wild Bout Hunting with Dennis Gans. This is SSP TV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Hey folks, welcome to this week's segment, and I want to touch base on another great tool that you can be using for preseason scouting that's going to keep you from putting a lot of scent into an area that maybe you're not wanting to put a lot of scent down in, or maybe you can't get to this area because it's public land that's a little bit further from your backyard and you can't drive there every single day or every weekend. So this tool is called Onyx Maps. Now I'm sitting here just looking at some trail cameras. I got a nice buck here that I just found on my farm, and I'm going to keep an eye on him for the next 2 months. But let's take a look at what this is called. Onyx Maps, if you take a look right here, okay, this is what Onyx Maps looks like, okay? This is an area, it's an app that you can put onto your laptop, okay? You can also put this on your phone. So I'm going to do my scouting on the computer and mark some waypoints, areas that I think are going to be good areas to focus on, and then I'm going to get down there maybe 2, 3 times, 4 times at most before now in the beginning of September, walk this area, see what the sign looks like, and then make a determination where I'm going to hang a stand and hunt for the opening day. So you can see here in the game land, this is all public land, I've got some waypoints marked. Now I've hunted down here in the past. I saw some deer on private property, but not a lot, but I didn't have the area figured out. I think I'm starting to learn it now, and with Onyx Maps, that's helping me. So I've got a waypoint marked right here in this one area, and this is the one I'm focusing on right now, okay? What that's doing is, that's a funnel. And what that is we've got 2 fields above and below that are going to be considered food sources. I know these are going to be oaks down in through here, and there's water. This is a ravine. I know there's water that runs down in through here. So this is a ridge that I'm going to focus on. I'm going to get in there. I'm going to take a look and see what kind of sign there is, and then determine and find myself a tree and then mark that tree that I can get up into and climb safely and hopefully harvest a deer out of these state land early September before I head out to Maryland to hunt Sika deer again. So take a look at Onyx Maps, check it out online. You got to register, you got to purchase the app, but it's worth the money. It's an invaluable tool that you can take with you and work and do all your scouting right here, and then apply it into the field when you go out to hunt. Any questions, email us at info@wildabouthunting.com. I'll see you next time somewhere in the hunting woods.
If you're hunting for new episodes of Wild Bout Hunting every Monday right here at 3:30 p.m. on SSPTV.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Check out the Milky Way over Cherry Springs Dark Sky Park in northern Pennsylvania. This shot was taken by my buddy Joseph Chunka. Will tonight be a good stargazing night in the Hazelton area? Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. It's going to be mostly cloudy. We'll have a low of 64 degrees and a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. On Thursday, we'll up it to a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny with a high near 82 degrees. On Thursday night, our low will be 64 degrees, and we do have a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 2 a.m. On Friday, 30% chance of showers, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 8 a.m. Partly sunny, high of 81. At night, we do have a hazardous weather outlook for Friday evening and Friday night, as severe thunderstorms could bring heavy winds, rain, and hail. Mostly cloudy at night with a low of 62, a 60% chance of precipitation. Saturday, showers likely before 8 a.m. We'll have a high of 72, a partly sunny day. At night, partly cloudy with a low of 55. Sunday will be mostly sunny with a high in the mid-70s, and then at night, partly cloudy, low of 58 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High Food Drive-In, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Open daily 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays and holidays 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Stop by for our ice cream and yogurt, now featuring fat-free, no sugar-added soft frozen yogurt with flavors like vanilla, strawberry, and strawberries and cream. We also have burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton, and like us on Facebook.
A major fundraising event continues for the Hazelton YWCA. Here's the Y's Aquatic Director to explain how you can help.
Hello, I'm Rob Gould, the Aquatics Director at the Hazelton Y. I want to talk to you just a moment about our strive to revive the Hazy Pool. Our pool hasn't had any major renovation since it was built in the 60s, so it's in dire need.
My name is David Yamula. I swim on the swim team. I am 9 years old. I swim 3 times a week. I really enjoy it.
The Y is important to me. I've been there for a while, and I just met like a bunch of my good friends there, and it keeps me in shape, and they've taught me good sportsmanship and stuff like that.
it's important to me just because I've met so many great people. I've made so many good friends, not even just from like around where I live, like other cities, other schools, wherever. I've met so many great people, and it's just, they're all really important to me now just because I've been swimming with them for so long, and it's like a second family to me at the Y.
All the money that we raised this summer from our multi-sport races and from sponsors for the races are going back to the Y to support our strive to revive the Hazy Pool. Our pool at the Y is in desperate need of renovations, so again, all the monies that we raise from these events are going to go back towards helping fix up our pool.
Do we have any winners? Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Your pick 2 numbers, 2 8s, pick 3 6 5 1, pick 4 2 9 2 5, and pick 5 6 8 2 3 5. The wild number is 7. Racing may be over at the Pocono Raceway for now, but we have a lot going on the local scene. Dino Alberto will talk about that, plus basketball and some softball. Sports is next.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
For over 3 decades, Tony Farnell's Solo Sereni Basketball League has been a part of summertime in the city of Hazleton. Hazleton Area High School head boys basketball coach Mike Joseph and the Hazleton Recreation Department make sure the tradition continues. We stopped by the Beach Street Playground on the night of the championship games. The junior high and high school kids play in the evenings, and in the morning there's a program for younger players. Some of Joseph's current players participate in the league, and many former players still help him run it. Here's Joseph talking about this year's league, the help he gets from former players, and the legacy of Tony Farnell, who started the league.
You know, the numbers in Little League and a lot of youth sports, a lot of things seem to be down a little bit because kids have so much to do in the summer, whether it's working or going on vacation or doing stuff like that. So, I thought we had 4 really good high school teams, 3 really good junior high teams. We had 21 kids in the morning and a great morning program. So I definitely think the program was a success this year. It's cool because most of them played in it. They played in this league. I played in this league. It's cool to have them come back and work. Brett Barron really was very helpful in this year. He wants to be a college coach someday, so this is only going to help him in that regard. Having Joey Grula here is great because he's just a great kid, and it gives some of these younger guys a chance to be around him. Mr. Farnell started it 36 years ago, and 2 years ago this September he passed away, and we're just trying to continue on what he wanted. Kids given a chance to compete in the summer to get ready for their season, whether it's junior high or high school. We just want to try and keep it going as long as we possibly can.
Brett Barron went from Hazleton area to DeSales University to continue his basketball career. Many of these kids will hope to play for as long as they possibly can, and every summer Solo Sereni helps them toward that goal. Well, what would you do if you won a silver softball medal in the state of Pennsylvania in the spring with your high school? I would be chilling in the pool all summer long, and that's why I never won a medal. Many members of Hazleton Area High School silver medal team were members of this year's silver medal travel team. The Stripes and Strikes 18U gold travel team won 7 games on their way to the Pony 18U National Championships title game. They lost to a team from Massachusetts. It was the first time a Stripes and Strikes team made a national championship game in the program's history. Well, the noise will cease at Pocono Raceway for a few weeks, but that doesn't mean you should put your love of racing in the garage. Here's an encore performance from motorsport journalist Dino Alberto about the local racing scene.
It is the height right now, the points for these drivers who run weekly and are focused on going for championships. This is the time when it's really, really getting tight, and a lot of the tracks are in that mode right now. We got some good ones going on down at Arley Heighton track and at Mahoning Valley. Evergreen Raceway is really in gear now with some of the things that they got going. On Friday night of this coming week, they got another one of their great 50-lap modified races. They're super shows to watch, $2,000 to win, and they really do a great job of drawing in drivers from locally as well as from out of the region. So a lot of that stuff is going on right now. As I said, over at New Media, and we don't get to talk about that much. It's a great drag strip. It's been there for a long, long time. Guys like Frank Greco are down there and a couple of other people, and we're trying to get there as soon as possible to get some storylines. They do a Friday night thing where you and myself can take our street car down there and race it. And some of these guys actually have cars that they take there. If they go up against a certain mile per hour, they actually have to have a parachute on those cars. So if you're in a, I believe it's under 10-second car or so, they expect you to have that. Jim Yanofsky, he's been on the show before with his Pontiac. He's getting ready to get things going with his deal. So there's a lot of neat things that are going on down there, and there's some great shows coming up at Big Diamond, some of the bigger shows. They're in their last month of racing before they kind of wrap things up. August is kind of where it's at with that deal there. But as far as locally, Evergreen and Mahoning Valley, you'll be seeing things going on there till well into October.
Cubs pitcher John Lester hit his first Major League Baseball career home run, and the Cubs continue to storm through the second half of the season. Here's the SSPTV Standard Speaker scoreboard. The Cubs beat the Diamondbacks 16-4 on Tuesday, and the Rail Riders, they get a win over Buffalo. They're back at home again tonight. That's sports. Here's our social report.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's Talk of the Town. There will be a pilgrimage for peace at the Holy Door Mission Byzantine Franciscan Friary on Sunday, August 6th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more information, you can contact the number on your screen. The Sons of the American Legion Mountain Post 781 will host their 4th annual car show on Sunday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. All vehicles are welcome and the cost to register is $10. Call 570-474-2161 for more information. And that's today's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Elizabeth Centrelli of Drums. Celebration of Life will be Friday at noon at the Sand Springs Country Club in Drums. Friends may call Friday from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home. Eva Ellis, formerly of Hazleton. Family is asked to call the Luzerne County Coroner's Office at 570-825-1664. Mary Teresa Hauser, formerly of Audenried. All services are private under the direction of the Hazel Chapel of the Crofton Hughes Funeral Home. Marcella R. Roselle of Pardisville. Mass is Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Holy Rosary Church in Hazleton. Friends may call today from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home. Gerald Jerry Thomas of Hazleton. Mass is Friday at 10 a.m. at the Annunciation Church of St. Gabriel in Hazleton. Friends may call Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. And Robert W. Wickizer of Freeland. Memorial is Friday from 10 to 11 a.m. at the McNulty Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Brittany Peters of Hazleton. Call now at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
One thing we don't do on SSPTV News is sing. Not me, not Lisa, not Janine, not John, but we do have a new music show coming to SSPTV. Follow Janine on Instagram for more information on that, and we'll have a preview here on the news. That and so much more coming your way this week. I'll see you on Thursday. Take it easy, everyone.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.